think this is a nice, different take on a Santa Claus movie.
It definitely makes you want to stay on the nice list. Hey, Fear Family. I'm William.
And I'm Amy.
And today we're talking about Krampus, which is one of our favorites.
Yeah, I love this movie.
Yeah, we watch it every year since it's come out.
Well, it has like a fantastic cast. Toni Collette, I love her.
Adam Scott.
He's great in everything he does too. And then the guy he's been in so many stuff.
Yeah, I can never remember his name, but Anchorman, like
Office.
Office. Yeah, he's just
He's
funny.
hilarious.
Yeah, but even it's got a great cast, and it's got a great story. It's kind of weird because it feels like you want to say they're a dysfunctional family, but they're really not. It's kind of like it's kind of written to kind of like what people kind of have to deal with, like
on a regular basis. I mean, not all families are perfect and sunshine and roses, and everybody's always happy with everybody. Yeah. It seems to me a little bit more realistic.
It gets a little mean, but it's realistic though. Like, it feels normal.
Yeah, and this one is about, like, so you said Krampus. So that's like the naughty Santa, and it's from like German lore, correct?
Yeah, he's a version of Santa that doesn't reward the good kids. He actually punishes the bad ones. Yeah. So that's kind of where that comes from. And a kid, is writing to Santa in the movie, and then because of stuff that happens with a family, it gets very
dark,
and so.
But still super entertaining and lighthearted and cutesy even.
Yeah, the monsters are really cool in it. They're all practical. Well, not all. They've got some. I think they do it right, where it's a little bit of CGI, but mostly practical. But they've got like a cool. They're creepy, but they've got a cool, like, childlike kind of whimsy a little bit to them. Yeah. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Labyrinth or something like that. But
yeah, where you can get a little scared, especially when you're younger. But
yeah,
there's a little bit of nostalgia in it with the decor.
Definitely feels like a Christmas movie.
Yeah. It's just, we watched it outside, which is, I love watching movies outside. And one like this just definitely, kind of, there's some jump scares and things that you're like, ooh.
Yeah, and it's like being cold out in the winter, and so it just matches the movie, and it kind of added to that.
Yeah, having a little fire pit going while you're watching it.
Yeah.
If it was indoors, you could have a fire going while you watch it, and I think it'd be fun. But yeah, you laugh in this one. There's heart to it.
There's heart because they start, even though they start out kind of like I said, as like a dysfunctional family. Like, you see them come together throughout as things happen during the movie, and people,
when the S hits the fan, they come together, and
like the two. Like the dad and the brother-in-law, like very different characters. One's, we'll say, like more kind of like on the liberal side, other is like a gun-toting, hunter. And so they create this dynamic between the two. But as things start happening, they start coming together, and they kind of like start apologizing. That what makes it feel kind of really real and give it, a lot of heart. So to go back to the monsters a little bit, I think they really helped the movie by being a little more kind of like light, just because the movie, if you kind of take that aspect out of it, and like say you made them darker, scarier
super
monsters,
menacing.
Super menacing, I think the movie would have been way darker, because like the family does get mean to each other, and there is kind of like a cynicism there and stuff like that, so that it I think they had to do that, and it was a very smart choice because it kind of elevates the movie a little bit, and it adds that humor and that kind of lightness. I think it really helps the movie. It was a smart idea.
Well, and it helps me enjoy it, because some of the Christmas movies, I'm like, I just want to have a happy little Christmas movie. And this isn't necessarily a happy little Christmas movie, but because they're not it's not bloody, and some of the monsters are kind of cute in a way, that it still helps it feel really Christmassy, even though there's some dark things happening.
Yeah. I think we kind of need to get into some spoilers to kind of keep going. So we're going to start talking about some spoilers. So if you don't want to know anything about the movie before going in, just pause here and come back after you've seen it. So to kind of keep on that conversation, I think there's a little bit of we were kind of going back and forth on the ending a little bit because what happens at the end is everybody gets taken by Krampus, and at the very end it shows them, like, you think that it's kind of like a bait and switch where you think that they're safe. They're like, oh, we're okay now, and then it kind of pans out and you see that they're in a snow globe inside this.
And it's just their home inside the snow globe.
Yeah, just their home inside the snow globe. But it's kind of like in, I guess, Krampus's lair, and you can see all these different snow globes.
Several snow globes that people are trapped in.
Yeah, which seems like a very bleak ending.
Yeah.
But it's what we were kind of wondering about. And it was especially this last time we watched it, is like when they kind of got in the snow globe. Like this big frost comes in and kind of like freezes everything. And that's kind of where everything starts. And is that when they got in the snow globe?
Exactly. It is because they're still in their neighborhood. It's not like they can't see the neighborhood or houses, and like a package gets delivered. And then later you find that delivery man dead in his van. So that makes you think that they weren't in a snow globe throughout the whole movie, because all these other houses were getting destroyed by Krampus when they go to look for, their missing daughter. But then at the same time, you don't really see many other people except for the delivery driver and then like a snowplow.
And so did that actually happen to him, or is it just part of the illusion?
Yeah, to scare that family.
Yeah.
Or did they not get put in the snow globe until the end, when the whole family was taken? It seems as though, because there's a German grandmother in the movie, and she tells the story of Krampus came to visit her family. And she had the bell that Krampus gave her, but she survived. But it seems as though it alluded as though her whole family didn't make it, but she did.
Yeah.
So at the end of this one, the little boy that has the bell, instead of keeping it, he throws it at Krampus and says, "Take me instead. Give me my family back."
He like goes and tracks them down.
Yeah. So if he wouldn't have done that, would that boy have, been in the neighborhood with everybody and everything else would have been fine and only his family would have been taken? But because he chose to throw the bell at Krampus and say, "Give me my family back," then it's like they wake up and they're trapped, it seems like, forever on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
In their house as a family.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, when does it? Because it doesn't seem fair if like a delivery guy gets killed because
this boy was naughty.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I think is kind of fun because it leaves it up for interpretation. You can watch it and think one thing.
Yeah, because even at the end, it shows the boy looking out the window and everything looks like it's nice and everything. And he's seeing all the other houses in the neighborhood. But then when it kind of pans out later, it's just his house. So it's like,
there is no neighborhood in a snow globe, but they're seeing the neighborhood. So it makes me lean towards it's just their house and everything else is like an illusion.
Yeah. And I liked that they had the German grandmother in it too, because she does a really, really good job. And it kind of grounds the story in with Krampus, like, and we started talking about this too, like, because she's German and she's there, is that the only reason Krampus comes to them? Is like, oh, or one, I already got part of your family, or is it just like, because he's German, like, since there's a German person in there, it's like, okay, now I can come get you even though you're in America.
Yeah. Yeah. But, okay, the monsters. My favorite monster is the gingerbread men.
Oh yeah, you love those.
But because they're gingerbread men size, but they're fluffy, like they're not like a flat gingerbread.
Yeah.
And they're expressive and just the way they run and they're like, me, 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 their little noises.
Yeah. And you always like little things that
I do. And then you see them like get stabbed with a knife and it's kind of ha-ha, but they're the cutest.
Yeah, one of them gets eaten by the dog, like saves him, like runs up. Like he's going to fly and like it like jumps to hurt somebody and the dog's just like, yump. Then like
he just eats it, which I love. The one kid gets like taken up in the fireplace because the little gingerbread men are like luring him with candy. Yeah. And then when you look up there's just all these little gingerbread men on this chain, talking in there, me, 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 and pulling this kid up.
Yeah. The other one is a super cool design. It's the Jack-in-a-Box.
That one's terrifying.
Yeah, it's like this little box, but then it comes out and it's got kind of like a 3 prong mouth a little bit with all these teeth, and it gets huge and it like swallows people.
It swallows them whole.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then its Jack in a Box corded body gets bigger and bigger, and it's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like the way it can move, and it's like moving through the vents.
Yeah, the way it shows it like crawling after it's like eating somebody, and it's like kind of like a snake that's like a big boa constrictor that's got like a carcass in it.
Which to me, those toys are kind of scary anyway. You give a little kid and you're just waiting, and you never know when it's going to pop, and it always kind of makes you jump.
Yeah.
And then now it's this like kind of, is it Predator?
Yeah.
With their little mouths?
I was going to say Predator at first, yeah.
You didn't think I was going to know what it was, though, did you?
I didn't.
I do. I'm learning. And then there's the angel topper on the tree.
That one's the other creepy one, too. It's like this weird bird-looking angel.
With like super sharp little tiny teeth.
And like talons, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. It's got some really cool design. And even like the elves that come and help Santa, or I'm sorry, Krampus, it's just like they have these like kind of like elven masks. That I don't know if that's their face or
and
what,
almost kind of porcelain.
So they're cool looking, but there's this slight creepy child look to them, which is cool.
It kind of makes you look around at your Christmas decorations, going, "Am I going to be scared of At Halloween, you've got your Chucky dolls and stuff that I'm like, I shouldn't be scared of anything at Christmas time. But then you watch this movie and you're like, okay, we have a star tree topper, so we're good. That star's not going to come to life and do something to us.
Yeah.
I don't have a Jack in the Box anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't generally like gingerbread cookies, so we don't make any gingerbread cookies. And plus, I'm always on the nice list.
Sure. Yeah.
If Krampus is coming to get anybody, he's coming to get you for all these horror movies you make me watch.
Speaking of Krampus too, like he's got they designed him in a really cool way where he's kind of this hunchback looking thing with hooves and big long creepy fingers and
mouth.
Face. Yeah, it's like it kind of looks like a sunken, like dried out human Santa face.
Yeah, and kind of like the Screaming Man. That
yeah,
painting.
a little bit. Yeah,
because his mouth is like always open, but it's like also kind of crooked open.
Yeah.
And, like you said, the family can be a little nasty to each other to where you're like, why is this cousin making fun of the other cousin about riding Santa? Just like let them have it. And the parents don't intervene and go, hey, leave them alone. It's Christmas. They just kind of pick on them a lot.
Yeah. There's a couple of times where you're like, why aren't the parents doing anything?
Yeah. And Toni Collette. Yeah, she's just, first of all, I'm always shocked anytime we see her in a movie with her regular accent, because she's in so many American movies that I thought she was American because her accent's just so well done. But, she's trying to make a super fancy meal for her family, on Christmas, and they're complaining because why don't you just make mac and cheese with hot dogs?
Yeah.
Why do we have to eat this fancy food? And she's like, I put all this effort in to try to make something fancy for y'all, but I get it. Because some of the things, it's like, nobody's going to like that. Like, don't give kids Brussels sprouts, although I love Brussels sprouts. It's like, give them mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, like comfort food.
Normal, yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, it'd be like, oh, that'd be kind of cool to have a fancy Christmas dinner. And then, like, dessert was creme brulee.
Yeah.
Which your mom doesn't like creme brulee, so she wouldn't be happy about that dessert. And actually, my parents don't either. But you and I think, would like her fancy dinner.
Yeah, we've made creme brulee before. Once, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, we forgot that we needed a little
The
propane
torch.
for the torch. We had the torch, and I just thought it was a torch.
Yeah.
And when we got it out, you were like, babe, it has to have propane attached to make the fire come on. I thought it was just going to be like kind of like a lighter.
Yeah.
And so we ended up heating up a spoon on the gas stove, and then we used a spoon to...
Which is weird. It worked.
Oh, it worked.
Yeah. So final thoughts. This is a buyer for both of us. Right?
Yeah. We did buy it.
Yeah.
We own it.
We watch it every year.
We do watch it every year.
It's just a great Christmas movie. It's a great horror movie. It's got, it's funny. It's got heart. It's just a good movie.
I think it is. And it's got teachable moments.
Yep. So what did y'all think of Krampus? Is this one that you watch every year, or is it one that was a miss for you? Just let us know in the comments.
Yeah, so let us know, and I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and check out our next episode this Friday. We're going to have a brand new movie starring two of our favorite actors. And remember, around here, the fear is family.
Thanks for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, hit like and subscribe. And tune in next time to The Fear Review, where the fear is family.